It's easy to integrate Google Forms seamlessly onto your page. In the Page Builder, click on Forms in the top toolbar. Then click HTML Forms in the left-hand menu. Click New Form and Google Form. Enter your Google Forms URL. Then click Import. Enter a name for your form. And note that the number of visible fields in the status message matches the number of form fields you set up when you created your Google form. Note, Convertri currently does not support certain form elements such as drop-down menus or radio buttons. If you have these in your form, you will not be able to collect responses for those questions on your Convertri page. You can still set up the form on your page, but if responses are required, users will be redirected to your Google form after they hit Submit. Then click Create. Finally, click on the Use button next to your form's name. Then click Done. Next, it's time to build the form on your page. So, in the Elements tray, click on Form Inputs. Drag over the number of form fields you require to match your Google form and add a Submit button. Next, select your first form input element and in its Properties panel, go to Input Properties and change the placeholder text to anything you require. In Form Field Settings, in the Assigned Form Field drop-down, choose the field from your Google form to match. Then choose if it's required. This makes sure responses get matched to the correct questions. If your text field is an email address, choose Email from the Validation drop-down. This will make sure the text entered is a valid email. Repeat for each form field you need, mapping the form input element to its corresponding form field. Next, select your Submit button, and in the Properties panel, head to Button Settings, and make sure the button mode is set to Submit. Click Save, and then Publish. Try your form out by heading to your page, entering responses, and hitting Submit. If successful, you'll see the thank you page you set up in Google. If your form contains required fields you haven't or were unable to set up in Convertri, you'll be redirected to the Google Forms page.